I nominated SVP, Social Venture Partners, for this award because of the work that they've been doing in our community for about 12 years. Not only have they had the ability to draw in people who want to become more sophisticated philanthropists and understand best practices and how by joining together they can create greater impact, not only financially, but with their brain power. That's one side of the equation. But on the other side, the impact that SVP has made with the nonprofits in our community.
I don't think they get a lot of recognition, and they're not an organization that asks for it. They're always behind the scenes, truly making a huge difference in organizations.
They make such a substantial impact to the nonprofits that they work with. It's not all about the dollars. The unrestricted funding is incredible, but it's the time, passion, and commitment that SVP gives nonprofits that really makes the lasting and meaningful change to our community.
Everybody I interact with is actually genuinely friendly and not in that like terrible putting on kind of way, but I feel like I'm actually having relationships with people.
So what makes the SVP model of philanthropy so effective is that we're bringing people together in genuine partnerships. So you can think of us as kind of the bridge between nonprofits and philanthropists, and we bring them together to create capacity in nonprofit organizations. And we've got a track record of helping organizations stabilize, strengthen, and scale. But I think the real magic is that we do that through these relationships where individuals in our communities, businesses, foundations come together and work shoulder to shoulder alongside nonprofit leaders to really create the community change that we want to see.
It isn't one organization because, we've worked with so many over the years, and to see them shift and change and grow is rewarding in itself.
And I think one of the unique things that stands out for me is their fast pitch. Every year that they invest the time and energy to help nonprofits with their messaging and create a unique message. And not only that, but involve the community in that event as well and get people excited about the work and the impact the nonprofits are having, and then actually invest. And I know those investments just don't stop at that event.
The fact that SVP gives a nonprofit 3 years of help is really the most meaningful gift. A nonprofit knows that they can make substantial change because they won't be cut off at the knees. They know they can count on it. They know they can make meaningful and long-term investments because they can count on that help year after year.
A lot of foundations, it's a lot more like, hey, we have the power, we have the cards, and that's the relationship you have with them. You're basically at their mercy. But with SVP, they're a funder, but it feels much more like a partner. They're listening to you and they're responding to your feedback pretty regularly.
They are truly collaborative and a connector. They're connecting us with potential volunteers, with thought partners, with donors, and with other organizations. They're helping us not having to create programs, but to say, all right, this is what we're good at, and here are 3 other organizations that are complementary to you. And they're making those introductions, they're bringing us together, but they're like a one-stop shop for strategic thinking.
Impactful, innovative, inclusive.
They're definitely a foundation of the future, and definitely something that we should keep an eye on, because the way they're looking at things and being innovative in their approach is something that I think as a foundation, really taking a look at their model and seeing the impact of their work, but also evolving ourselves in what they're doing and how they're doing it.
There are many people I want to thank, and just to begin with, the staff and all the partners and board members and the community. We're in this for a long haul. This is a journey. As some people say, it's a marathon. You don't create change overnight. So to be a part of that and to be part of that leadership and making this happen was thrilling for me.
So I want to thank the Association of Fundraising Professionals for this real honor to have Social Venture Partners Tucson be recognized as the outstanding foundation. And This honor is really the representation of hundreds of people coming together in our community. And so I want to thank our fabulous staff team. I want to thank our social venture partners who are individual and corporate foundations in our community coming together to support nonprofits. And most importantly, I want to thank the nonprofits in our community who are doing this really important work.